If you were here the first year, we had this track up on the ceiling right here, and a guy was harnessed in and would fly out over top of you. Well, I'm going to get up there and try to take it down because we're going to repurpose that and bring it in and surprise you in a totally different location this year. And the TV. I mean, these sets almost make themselves if you give them enough time and let the actors beat the hell out of them enough. When that came in, it had just come out of somebody's living room. It looked like a decent piece of furniture. But they've come through and beat on it and run the Sawzall across it and scratched it and put some stains and some paints on there. This ain't even one of mine. Somebody else here. Yo! Did you hear someone coughing? Didn't you really? Oh! Did you hear somebody coughing? Yeah. It just sounded like it was coming from over this direction, or that it was more distinct, but I definitely heard something. Sounded like someone kind of cleared their it's on the camera. Yeah, like it was like I tell you, we've had some weird stuff happen down here. I'm not really sure if I believe in ghosts, but we've had some weird things happen. See, now this hallway here, I'm not gonna change this at all. I just want this to keep getting dirtier and dirtier and dirtier, and I'm just gonna let it be. It's not that hard to let your imagination go wild and build a haunt in your head. And it's not that hard to like walk into the building and start putting up walls and make a haunted house. But trying to get them both together. So like I can walk in here and make a haunt, but it's not going to be the one I had in my head. And trying to get them to match up when you are still working within reality. Like, okay, we have a support beam here, so you can't just put a hallway running in between that. This is where our electrical outlets are. Here's where we have to make our, our emergency access and everything like that. When you try to put all that together and then still build what you want, you can't just put it on paper and walk in and do it. So you have to, it takes a long time walking through and checking your spaces when you have to have 36-inch hallways and just all the realities of the space you're working within. It takes a little bit of time to put what you've thought up inside of a real space. There, is that a nice little sound bite?
I think you're going to end up with people having asthmatic attacks. Yeah.
They're not going to be in there very long. We'll just have a room full of rescue inhalers afterwards.
So what are you guys going to do?
Discussing the layout.
Yes, we're
taking some parts down, moving some stuff around.
Who is
Doug and I? Doug Tilton.
Doug, tell us about who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the creepy line guy.
He's the creepy line guy. He's also probably the second volunteer. It was Jean, and then Doug came down, and he basically built the exit ramp, built the false floor in the what's the saw room, which will be the kitchen this year. What else did you do?
I drank a lot of beer.
He drinks a lot of
Yes.
beer.
Any haunt is 80% drinking beer, talking, and 20% work. The 20% work usually comes 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days before the haunt actually opens.
Do we want to do any more discussing about the
That's
layout?
a really bad idea. So
To fog the crawl away?
yeah, that's.
Or to fog?
No, that's a really bad idea.
I like
Okay,
it.
so let's. Go.
I like it. Like this one will be where our cages area was. This will be where the bathroom was last year. This is the concept for our wall walking. We're gonna put a track up there, harness the guy in, and have him actually jump up and run on the walls. This is kind of a drawing that I did for our hoarder hallway. This is kind of an idea I had for covering our crawlway in plastic and piping it full of fog.
That fucker is disgusting.
So then, if we have a toilet right here, which would be smaller than this, we'll still have our 36 inches. So the people will come in, and then they'll get hit with the air whips. We'll drop the panel on them, and they'll head out. We got the burper going too. This is going to be a really active room. So what we're going to do is put our rockin' lady like right here, Doug.
Yeah.
And then right here is where we can put our mounted horse skull.
Right.
So the people, and then we just got to push them away from that wall, however we want to do it. Put a table full of stuff there, get them to hug the rocking chair, and as they're coming right up here, drop the horse skull. Well, does that sound good to go? It's just like you get that cabin fever, just like I can't wait. I just posted one of those little memes on Facebook today. It's springtime, and you know what that means. We get to go outside and work on the haunt props that we've been thinking about all winter long. I mean, you got so many ideas, and everybody keeps, contacting you with ideas, and you keep writing stuff down, ideas, and so you finally get to come in and watch them all fall flat. It's a lullaby rocker, so all you need to do is put it in a rocking chair. It's listed as a bestseller. I know we can use it in our first room. We've already got the rocking chair sitting there waiting for it. I'm pretty excited about this. This is the second most expensive prop I bought. I bought a male mutilation combo. The first year cost me a little over $400, and all it was just like high quality body parts. See, she's rocking the baby and I'm rocking her. It's like one little happy family here. All right, let's take it up there.
Oh wow.
I think that'll get them. People are gonna be pausing a second past this thing like, it's gonna jump up at us, it's gonna jump up at us. Don't you think so? Dan, you like it? Cobweb it? Just cobwebs, and the cobwebs are like swaying with their body. So that's another thing we could do. Come in here with some paint and sort of give it some shadowing, because you can't really tell where the arm, where the hand is, and where the baby is. The whole thing needs a lot of distressing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as corpseified as it could. We might even be able to dig out some ribs and just make the kid look a little more emaciated. She's turning though. Just appreciating it here. Let me slide her back there. Will she slide back? Oh no, she won't, will she? They say you're supposed to watch out and not put your fingers back here because you could get caught in the motor.